Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. So now let's go to Glendale, Arizona, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Steelers-Eagles coming up from the home of Super Bowl 49, the University of Phoenix Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona.
Phil, you get to the Super Bowl. You have that extra week off, and then you have all the scrutiny. All the insane amount of publicity. It's got to be draining before the big game.
No, Jim, you know better than that. You and I laugh about it all the time. These players love it. You can't talk about them enough. What do you think about me? Tell me more. We love it. So they can't wait to get a chance to go out there and play today and see who's the best.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms here in Arizona getting set for Super Bowl 49. Last time the Super Bowl was here was a wild one with the Giants beating the undefeated at the time New England Patriots. Maybe we've got another good one like that in store today.
I think we have a wild one in store again today. Both coaches are willing to take chances. They are daring. Sit in your seats for the kickoff.
Now we go down to field level as Danielle Bellini has more on today's matchup.
Thanks, Jim. This Super Bowl can be a very distracting time for players and coaches. So I asked both teams, how have you been dealing with all of the distractions during this run up to Super Bowl 49? While they all admitted, yes, it's easy to get caught up in the media attention, they tell me they've been 100% focused on this game tonight. And guys, they all know what a special night this is, and they want to make the most of it by coming out with a win. Back to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. Peterson's going to be deep here for the opening kick. The Eagles ready to get this action started. Taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
Here comes a Super Bowl MVP quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. So now let's go to Glendale, Arizona, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Steelers-Eagles on EA Sports. We welcome you to Glendale, Arizona for today's game.
Bill, you get to the Super Bowl. You have that extra week off, and then you have all the scrutiny, all the insane amount of publicity. It's got to be draining before the big game.
No, Jim, you know better than that. You and I laugh about it all the time. These players love it. You can't talk about them enough. What do you think about me? Tell me more. We love it. So they can't wait to get a chance to go out there and play today and see who's the best.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms here in Arizona getting set for Super Bowl 49. The last time the Super Bowl was here was a wild one with the Giants beating the undefeated at the time New England Patriots. Maybe we've got another good one like that in store today.
I think we have a wild one in store again today. Both coaches are willing to take chances. They are daring. Sit in your seats for the kickoff.
And let's check in the latest from the sidelines. Here's Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, Jim. This Super Bowl can be a very distracting time for players and coaches. So I asked both teams, how have you been dealing with all of the distractions during this run up to Super Bowl 49? While they all admitted, yes, it's easy to get caught up in the media attention, they tell me they've been 100% focused on this game tonight. And guys, they all know what a special night this is, and they want to make the most of it by coming out with a win. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. The Steelers are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Eagles ready here for the kickoff. Brought to a halt. Here is the MVP of the 2011 NFL season. Out of California, Berkeley, quarterback Aaron Rodgers. First down here. Looking to the right side and throwing. McDonald's got the catch and the first.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. The Steelers take it from the 23. Flip to the outside. Has the first down. Now looking for more.
Rhythm, you hear it so often in sports, and it is true, especially on the offensive side. That's another first down by the offense. They got some rhythm, and these kind of drives usually lead to scoring.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. From the gun, Rodgers finds his mark. Tackles made. Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. Second down, even after the completion. The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And he's taken down.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and forever. Aaron Rodgers way down the field. Inaccurate with that one.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Signals fair catch. And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
You know, Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
The Steelers come out in the nickel. First down at the 18. Handoff. Outside to the left. That'll stop the play right there.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Eagles lined up. Everybody split out wide. 2nd down and 4. Catch made. Gains 12.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. Within zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. He'll take the snap from the gun. Gets away from the stack. Nice tackle. Second down coming up. Gets the handle here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the first down mark. Big first down, keep the chains moving.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 47. Gets it out for the completion. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
This is kind of new to the NFL the last 4 or 5 years. We're seeing more and more screens to wide receivers. Good timing, good execution, and good yards picked up.
First down here after the completion. Nickel formation here for the defense. The give, and a run right up the middle.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
And here we have second down. Offense lines up here. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
When you're the quarterback and you see a blitz, you got to know you got to drop back, look at a receiver, and let it go. No hesitation is allowed. He hesitates, and the defense gets the sack.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The Eagles have it at the 34. Heaving it down the field. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, the defense is happy to get off the field. They stopped the third down try by the offense, but they're upset because they had a chance for the turnover, and they dropped a sure interception.
He'll try this one from 51. No good. An empty trip for the offense. They go for the long field goal
try, and in the end, they come up empty.
Yeah, they came up empty, Jim, and I thought it was a risk by the head coach. Didn't manage the game very well that time. I would not have tried the long field goal.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. They'll run it off the toss. Breaks out of that one. Going to lose yards here. This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback's face. Second down here. The defense comes out on the dime. Setting up screen.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
Throws the pass.
And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. He thinks twice about returning this one and signals fair catch. First down, offense readying for the snap. Offense lines up here. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
The Eagles' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Taking a look at this offense now. At tight end, 6'5" out of Stanford is Zach Ertz.
Yeah, he's a good presence inside, no doubt about it. When you talk about this Eagles offense, they got speed outside. They got the fast running back. They need their tight end to come through. Zach Ertz is that kind of guy.
Tight ends in motion here. Drop back, shotgun formation. Makes the reception. That brings the play to an end.
How do you stop these wide receivers now? It's almost impossible with the rules of the game. Tight coverage. That time they have double coverage on him. It doesn't matter. The throw comes. They go up. They make the catch. All you can do is raise your arm and go, well, we did our best.
First and goal. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Touchdown, #1 at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
The Eagles with the PAT to come.
Inside of the uprights.
End of one here in Glendale, Arizona. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second.
Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. The Steelers set to return the kick.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Steelers come onto the field now for this next series. Offense lines up here. They motion the receiver around to the other side. 1st and 10. Sticks to his hands, and that picks up 3.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
2nd down and 7. Scrambling out of the pocket. Very nearly intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
3rd and 7 following the incompletion. They've come out in the dime package.
Rodgers from the shotgun.
Looking across the middle. Good piece of tackling.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the 1st down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
Fourth down, close to the 1st, so the offense stays on the field. The Steelers have it at the 34, and Rodgers will hand it off.
1st down here after the run. They're going to get him here for a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
2nd down and a long way to go. And it's broken up, incomplete.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
And off the mark on that short throw.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
It's 1st down as they head to the line.
Here's the handoff. Taken down at the 27. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
2nd down. From the shotgun. Throws to the right. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
That out route that time was run to perfection by the receiver. He made such a sharp cut. He gives himself some space from the defender, and the quarterback puts the football right on target, just short of that 1st down marker.
The Eagles have it at the 29. Handoff made, and he's tackled down after picking up the 1st.
A running back must always know the situation. 3rd and short. Don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the 1st down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10. They'll go ground, and they tackle him there at the 34. Second down coming up. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Brings it in. They bring him to the turf.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Midway, second quarter. They'll go ground to the outside and tackle down
At the 49-yard line.
Outside runs take time. And when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
The Steelers set at the line. Dime package. From the gun. And now he'll slide.
It'll be 3rd down. Offense lines up here.
Out of the gun.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. First down here. Offense lines up here.
They're going to run it on the toss. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
It's now 2nd down.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center.
With 2 hands, he has it. 3rd down now. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Just a quick drop back. Aaron Rodgers way down the field. Ball's picked off.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Offense lines up here.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 35.
The defense gets the sack. The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. That leads us to 2nd down.
The Eagles with an empty backfield look here. Out of the shotgun.
He'll throw it over the middle. And he's brought to the ground.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Reaches out and snatches it. Defense calls a timeout.
This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
tackle just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Interception. Eagles in for the score.
You gotta love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Eagles for the extra point. And the point after is good.
The Steelers just can't stop them here before the half. And now they'll await for the kickoff, facing a sizable deficit. The score's 17-0. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Steelers getting ready now to start their drive. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And he's forced to the ground. The Steelers signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. Coming up, second down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. From the gun, Rodgers. Gets it out for the completion.
That's a timeout by the D. After that last reception, they are still 8 yards away from a first. 3rd and 8 coming up.
Rodgers still has it.
Wants to go deep. Almost intercepted.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
Offense is still on the field here. On 4th down, needing 8 yards for the first. The defense comes out in the dime.
The Steelers snap it up at the 26. They'll turn it over on downs.
Anytime you go for it on 4th down in the NFL, there's going to be a lot of second guessing if you don't get it. So get ready for the second guessing. It is coming.
Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive. Offense lines up here. 1st down and 10.
They'll run it here. That picks up 7. The Eagles use another timeout here, and they have 1 left.
Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. Second and 3 after that last carry.
The Eagles come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Eyeing that left side. Got the completion. Timeouts called. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a moment. He'll try this one from 35. The kick is through for 3.
That does it for the first half. Steelers trailing this one. We'll be back in a moment with the first half analysis.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back now at the first half. The Eagles are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Steelers didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. We go now late in the first. Fantastic run blocking here. He'll pick up more than 40 yards on the play. Continuing on the drive, Ertz is going to make the catch in traffic, and that connection will lead to a gain of 34 yards. Eagles later on the drive. Run play coming up here, and a quick three-play drive ends with the score. That takes the lead up to 7. Line up right at the 22-yard line. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Eagles would then turn it around for the touchdown. Eagles push the lead to 17. So that'll do it for us. We'll send you back down to the field where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms are on the call.
Steelers setting up here for the kickoff.
Graham's running this one out. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Eagles now will start this drive at the 27. First and 10 to the ground. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. They're setting up screen. A foot race to the end zone. The 40, the 30.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Still got it after the play action.
Ken, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Handoff. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. From the gun. Here's Ertz. Touchdown.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
Driving extra point is good. The Steelers have let this one get away from them today. Need to try and turn things around in a hurry. The score's 27-0.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22.
They've come out in the dime package.
Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
Launches it down the field. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
We see now just some of the many hits this quarterback has taken during a challenging day for him, Phil.
Jim, it's very understandable why he is not playing well today. Think about it. When you have less time to make a decision on where to throw the football, you are not going to have a great day.
Gaines
17. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Rodgers from the shotgun. Play action. Throw to the left. That pass well defended.
Well, these are the kind of throws in the NFL, Jim, you just take for granted that if it's open, you are going to hit it. But the quarterback makes a big mistake, leads the receiver too far to the inside, and it goes incomplete.
The Steelers have it at the 39. Throws the pass. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. They're going back up top. Aaron Rodgers way down the field. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Three-step drop. Rodgers going to take off with it. Has his man. He's tackled right at the 31. First down coming up. Aaron Rodgers will be under center. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Should have had it.
Sometimes you wonder, how can they drop passes in the NFL, college football, or high school? Because the gloves these receivers wear, they are magnificent when it comes to helping you catch the football. So that's a big drop. When you get open, you got to make the catch.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Screen. He has the grab. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The Steelers have it at the 24. And Graham can't quite hold on to it for the pick.
Whoa, the quarterback took a big sigh of relief after that throw. That pass was close. It was nearly picked off. And sometimes you just got to make a better decision at the quarterback position.
Kick is good.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. First down on the way. They bring in the extra tight end. Gets the handle here. The tackle is made. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough. And they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going. That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. 3rd and 6. Has his man. That's a gain of 6.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Of course, Jim, you and I would have called a fair catch there, because you know why? We're cowards. Who'd want to take this kind of punishment when the defender's all around you?
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. The wide receiver in motion. From the gun, Rodgers. Airing it out.
could have been intercepted.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Second down following that incompletion. Offense lines up here.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open for the catch.
First down here after the completion. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. The defense comes out in the dime.
It's intercepted. In on the stop.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. First down at the 44. Looks to his left. Here's Ertz. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4.
Snapping out of the gun.
Breaks free, has some space to work with. Gains 18.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
The defense comes out in the nickel. First and 10. The give. Still not taken down. He's brought down.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. They'll run it. Eagles in the end zone.
Well, when the offense goes in there and scores again to increase their lead, it's got to give a lot of confidence to the defense.